the next coming weeks. Everybody say weeks! Sinabi weeks, malapit na eh. Tama po ba? So let me present to you my first slide. Ayan. E24/7 in Europe, boss. Direct. Nasaan yung pang ganun? Everybody say E24/7. We have some fantastic news for each and every one of you about this particular product that we have pre-launched in Italy and in France. So what is E24/7? It has 102 back. Tayo muna. Yan ang sinasabi ko eh. It has 102 ingredients with patent pending formulation manufactured in Brussels, Belgium. Of course, with brand partnership from Waiter Global Nutrition that has an 80 years of excellent experience when it comes to supplement manufacturing and supplement formulation. So this will now be our flagship product for the entire European continent. Are you excited for this? Walang clicker. Okay. Galingan mo sa pag-click, ha? Baka ma-advance ka eh. Okay, the good news is this. Do you want good news? For so many years, people are asking, Doc, paano ba tayo puputok sa Europe? Tama o tama? I know many of you, if not all of you, have Facebook friends, followers sa Twitter and other social media na nasa Europe. May it be in UK, Ireland, Switzerland, Greece, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, Austria, which is around 40 plus countries in the entire European continent. And what you usually do when you present to your friends, to your prospects in those parts of the world, papadala sa iyo yung pera. Tama o tama? And to the best of your ability, you try to send the products to them. At times, it will pass through their customs. At times, it will be sent back to you. At times, it will just stay at the customs and not be released. But the bottom line is this. When your downline or when your partners in Europe would ask you, partner, registered ba to? Ang sagot, hindi. So, Pinoy-Pinoy muna. Do you follow? Ganun ba yung nangyayari? Now imagine this. Everybody say imagine. What if, this time around, when somebody joins anywhere in Europe, it will be delivered door to door anywhere in Europe? Is it amazing? And what if your newly registered distributor in Europe, may he or she be a Filipino or a local? When I say local, he may be Italian, Spanish, French, German, Austrian, Swiss, you name it, any nationality in Europe. If they will now ask you, is this product registered in Europe? You can say, but of course. We are legal in the entire European continent because the product is manufactured in Europe. Okay po ba yun? So that would be the answer. E24/7 Natural Nutraceuticals. Branded by Waiter Global Nutrition, exclusively formulated and distributed to AIM Global. Panalo, panalo, panalo. Excited ka na ba? Later, I'll tell you the reason why you should be excited with this. Next, please. Of course, we have an ISO certification from the manufacturing facility. Of course, we have good manufacturing practice certificate from the manufacturing facility. And we have an NSF certification, which only means that the manufacturer has a superior, efficient, effective manufacturing facility to manufacture this formulation. In partnership with Waiter, more than 80 years experience when it comes to product formulation, product manufacturing. Next. And we know that this product will be truly effective to so many people. Everybody say effective. Everybody say effective. How are we so sure? We have it tested. Just like how we tested C24/7 before we launched it, we tested E24/7 before even selling it to the public. We tested it in the US with Brunswick Laboratories, which is a third-party validation laboratory testing for supplement on the value of ORAC, or oxidation radical absorbance capacity, or the number of antioxidants inside that particular supplement, and we have an outstanding result. Next please. The result gave us more than 7,999,000 ORAC value per capsule, or an amazing 13,321 per capsule, or per bottle of 60 V-caps. That would give you almost 800,000 ORAC value. So this is very, very high. So what does it mean? If a supplement has a very high ORAC value, it has a lot of antioxidants. And we all know what antioxidant means. Anti-cancer, anti-inflammation, okay? Anti-anxiety, anti-aging. Any of those age-related diseases, it would prevent it from going further or developing into more serious illness. So that's how powerful E24/7 is. It's certified, Brunswick Laboratory tested. Next. The good news is that in 3 countries in Europe, it's already approved and presented. May kilala ka ba sa France? May kilala ka ba sa Spain? May kilala ka ba sa Italy? Anong ibig sabihin, Doc, ng approved, presented? In each and every Ministry of Health per country, iba-iba yung terminology. When the product is approved, it means you can already import and sell the product. In other countries like Spain and Italy, when it's already presented or notified to their Ministry of Health, you can already import and sell the products. In short, in those 3 countries, we can already start our business in those 3 countries. Okay po ba yun? Doc, gaano ba kalaki yung mga bansang yan? Let's show them. France, by the way, the box, it has 4 languages in its label. It's labeled in English, Spanish, Italian, and French. Ask me why. So most of the people in Europe can understand the labeling. So they could easily understand, oh, this is a supplement. Oh, it's a formulation of vitamins, minerals, herbs, enzymes, mushrooms, soils, fruits, and vegetables. So they would know that this one is certified, that this one is healthy, that this one is all organic, that the ingredients have human clinical studies. They would know because the labeling is in 4 languages. Again, English, French, Italian, and Spanish. Okay. What else? Next. So therefore, this is what I mentioned earlier. When we switch on, okay, this particular site, we will tell you when. When we switch on this particular site, you just go there, send the link to your friends, because in the future we'll be coming up with a website, okay? And when they buy product or when they buy the global pack, it will be delivered door to door to them in Europe. Ready ka na ba doon? Are you ready to conquer a first world continent? For so many years, 13 years, here in the Philippines, we have dominated the market. For so many years in Asia, in Middle East, and in Africa, we have dominated the market. This time around, I'm talking about a first world continent, Europe. And when we talk about Europe, guys, first world continent, first world citizen, people there has more money to spend. People there are on the elderly category, aging population. They need the product that we have. They need E24/7. Do you believe that? So all you need to do is market the products and market the business that we have. Our business has been proven for so many years. We've been existing for more than a decade. We know that with a marketing plan, whether you like it or else, you will make money. Am I right? The only question is, how can we be legal in that part of the world? How can we support that? If you would ever notice, all of the countries where we are present right now, we have offices. Am I right? We have bank partnership that pays out on a daily basis. Am I right? Now, good news in Europe, very, very soon we will have a bank account that will pay out euro on a weekly basis. And that's just initial. On the initial operation, yes, you will pay out euro on a weekly basis. But as we progress, everybody say progress. As we progress our operations, we can also do twice a week, 3 times a week, pay out in euro in any European country. I hope you're excited about this. Are you excited about this? Next, please. There you go. Doc, gaano ba kalaki yung mga bansang yan? France has 68 million population. Spain has 47 million population. Italy has 61 million population. The entire Europe or the European continent has 743 million population. So that's how huge yung market na papasukin natin. Are you ready for this? Now, we're not only talking about 3 countries. It's the entire continent. We're just focusing on these 3 countries kasi we have leaders already in that particular part of the world. In Paris, in Barcelona, in Milan, and in Rome. Kaya yun lang yung medyo priority. But if you have leaders, say in UK, if you have leaders, say in Switzerland, in Germany, in Austria, in Poland, in Hungary, in Sweden, in other parts of Europe, yes, the company can deliver and they can still do the business. And you can support them online. So this is the time where you should learn how to present our products and our business into a lot of languages. If you speak Spanish, advantage ka na. If you speak Italian and French, advantage ka na. But the good news is this. We will come up with a marketing tool later. We'll come up with a marketing tool that will help you sell and will help you recruit any person in Europe. Next slide. So remember the millions of population in those countries. Now here's some facts from the World Federation of Direct Selling Association. World Federation of Direct Selling Associations, the top 5, everybody say top 5. Top 5 billion-dollar direct selling markets. What does it mean? It means that that particular country have sold already billions of dollars worth of direct selling products. Meaning they are already accepting the industry. How so? They already sold more than $1 billion in US dollars. Any product that is being distributed through MLM, network marketing, or direct sales. Do you understand? And look at the top 5 countries in Europe. France already sold in 2017 $5 billion US dollars worth of MLM products. Italy, $3.3 billion worth of MLM products. United Kingdom, $3.7 billion worth of MLM products. Poland, $1 billion. Germany, $16.7 billion worth of MLM products. What does it mean? They are already accustomed to MLM direct selling products. And all we need to do is to tap on that particular market. Everybody say tap. We're gonna tap on that particular market and we will have our own share, our own piece of the pie in that humongous billion-dollar market in Europe. And we're not just talking about a country or two countries, we're talking about the entire European continent. Who knows? Baka yung katabi mo na pala magbubukas ng Poland. Baka yung nasa unahan mo na pala magbubukas ng Germany. And if you look at Germany, last year they sold almost $17 billion worth of MLM products. And great news, next slide. When we talk about European continent, European Union, they sold $33 billion worth of MLM products last year, 2017. And 32% of that is on the wellness category. My question right now, are we in the wellness category? Meaning, accepted na nila ang wellness product na naka-direct selling o naka-network. They're already buying the products. They're already buying the opportunity. All we need to do is to tap on that particular market. Handa ka na ba? I can still remember when we opened Africa. When we opened Ghana and Nigeria, ang daming nag-online. Ang daming naging millionaires at multi-millionaires. Am I right? When we have expanded to Uganda, Kenya, East Africa, Tanzania, Rwanda, ang daming nag-online and they earn so much even though they're just here in the Philippines doing online marketing. Now here's the challenge. Kung nagawa natin sa Africa, third world continent, kaya ba natin gawin sa Europe? Guys, the people in those part of the world, bariya sa kanila yung global package natin. We're talking about minimum 3 accounts, 7 accounts, 15 accounts per person. Especially if the products are good. Do you believe in our brand? Kapag in global, naglabas ng product, maganda o napakaganda. So they know that they're not only buying the product, they know that they're buying the brand. And we partner with one of the best brand there is, Waiter. So with this particular brand, along with In Global, the goal is to dominate the European continent. Are you ready for this? Okay, now how do we help you dominate? Everybody say dominate. It's a $33 billion a year industry and it keeps on growing double digit every year. So that's how huge the market is. So it's up for us. The good news is this. There are so many Filipinos in Europe. Am I right? There are so many Africans in Europe. Am I right? So yung downlines mo sa Africa, pwedeng tumawid sa Europe. So kung ikaw nahihirapan ka sa Africa, eto this time around, yung African downlines mo, pag-referin mo sa Europe, easily, they can survive. Easily, you can make money because again, the people in that part of the world, they have richer market to tap on. Now next. Now here's the site. Please remember the site. Do not forget the site. www.prelaunch. Everybody say pre-launch. Pre-launch e247europe.com. We have bought this site, paid it for 3 years. The goal is to make it available in 4 languages. First, in English, Italian, French, and Spanish. Now, the details about the products will be available there very, very soon. And you can send this link to all of your prospects and downlines in the entire European continent so they know, okay, this is the flagship product now of In Global. How's the global package? Within the next coming days, everybody say days. Within the next coming days, we will create a global pack specifically for Europe. Because we know this package can be bought easily by an average European. And it will be delivered door to door anywhere in Europe. So that's how easy, how convenient the business would be. And if they make money, our company from Europe will deposit in euro their commission on a weekly basis. That is initially. Next. Okay, are you excited for this? Europe is such a big continent. I hope and I pray that you can see the vision of from Africa, this time around Europe. And if you talk about Germany, France, Italy, Spain, the market is so rich, the market is so huge. Who knows? In those 44 countries in Europe, who knows? Maybe 1, 2, or 3, or 5 of those countries baka sa organization mo ang galing. And it can easily happen. It can easily happen nowadays because of social media. Now on my next topic, it's about travel GCs. Have you used your travel GCs? Can I hear some noise from those people who have traveled using their travel GCs? Now, the past months, I think a month ago, we have an exclusive bonding and planning and meeting with the HOF, the Hall of Fame, and the top 20. For the past few months, the goal of the company was to create an impact in the industry by sending numerous, I'm gonna say numerous. Doon ano ibig sabihin ng numerous? Madami. Numerous number of travelers to Palawan, to Hong Kong, to Maldives. That's why we have staggering record. In Maldives alone, we are able to send almost 300. In Hong Kong, almost 300 or more. In Boracay, almost 500. Okay? And what the ideas and suggestions during the planning and meeting with the SOFs and the top 20 were this. Next. Less is more. I'm going to say less is more. Since the principle of the company before is ipunin, pag umabot ng 300, 400, 500, tsaka paalisin. Para maganda sa video, madami. Do you remember those trips? Kulang ang isang eroplano. Usually, 2 eroplano, convoy. Maganda sa video, but it's a headache when it comes to execution. And nag-aantay pa ng mahabang panahon para mag-accumulate into 300, 400, or 500. Well, in that case, we have done it. Nagawa na po ng aim. Tama o tama? So the goal right now is this. Less is more. What do I mean? We want less number of travelers into a more frequent travel. Mas madalas. Para mas madaling gawing viral. So this is the goal. Are you ready for this? Next. The goal is 50 to 100 travelers only. Every 2 weeks. Starting January 2019. Every 2 weeks. Lilipad. Sa ayaw at sa gusto, lumipad. Every 2 weeks, ipopost sa Facebook, we gonna make it viral. Every 2 weeks, we're sending people to Boracay, to Palawan, to Hong Kong, to Korea, to Japan, to Maldives. So the goal would be, AIM Global would be now, wow, AIM Global, free travel every 2 weeks. Want to know how? PM me directly. So you know how I'm gonna make this viral. Konti, pero mayat-mayat. Parang mayat-maya, nasa Facebook. Travel, 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 travel. Okay po ba yun? So lahat ng mga utang, ang dami namin utang. Lahat ng mga utang na travel, I think Boracay almost 500, Palawan almost 300, Hong Kong almost 300. Abangan nyo. Starting January of 2019, magsasawa kayo. Every 2 weeks may lilipad. Okay, okay na okay. Now, these videos will be made available. Use it properly. Use it pampaviral. Okay? Next. Special, by the way, that's gonna be January of 2019, every 2 weeks. Now, my next topic, this is the special ATM encashment. Okay, I'm talking about next, the China Trust, AIM Global China Trust ATM. On top of our BDO ATM, where we are encashing on a daily basis for the past 13 years. Am I right? Monday in cash, Tuesday nasa ATM, BDO. Tuesday in cash, Wednesday nasa BDO ATM. Wednesday, Thursday nasa BDO ATM. Friday, Monday na. Tama o tama? Good news. You want good news? Good news, our China Trust ATM will entitle you next same day encashment for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Panalo, panalo, panalo. Next, 5 a.m. mag-encash ka Friday. Pagdating ng next 5 p.m. onward, same day Friday, nasa ATM mo na. Okay, okay na okay. While other companies are delaying the weekly payout, we are enhancing our daily payout. Friday, Friday mo ma-withdraw. Saturday encashment, Saturday mo ma-withdraw. Sunday, Sunday mo rin ma-withdraw. Ano pang hahanapin mo? Now, the question for other people is this. Doc, salamat. Salamat that every day, whenever we do our business, we can encash on a daily basis. Okay po ba yun? Another great news, next. For those people na may laman yung DTC nila, we also have an emergency encashment up to 50,000. When? Let's show them. Within 5 minutes. We are utilizing next OTP or one-time password wherein you need to update the cell number in your DTC. Pag bigla ka na kailangan, alas 3 ng madaling araw, nanganak si Mrs., may na-aksidente, kailangan mo ng pera, kulang yung pera sa wallet mo, hindi ka na makapag-withdraw kasi nag-withdraw ka na kahapon o kanina. Ito may marireceive kang message, number. That particular number, one-time password, you will use it in our DTC to encash maximum of 50,000 pag may laman yung DTC mo. Within 5 minutes. Power na power na power. Talk about daily payout. We've understood for so many years, more than a decade, the faster, listen to this, the faster you get paid, the faster the excitement, the faster the duplication, the faster the success. The opposite is also the same. Mabagal ang payout, mabagal ang encashment, mabagal ang duplication, mabagal ang success. So we want to give you and serve you with efficiency the fastest time available there is to pay you out. Okay po ba yun? Next. This will come December 2018 to January 2019. So once we release the forms, apply ka kaagad. And once you have the card, activate and use it already. Am I clear? Excited ka ba? Next. Well, there are things and people you miss. Yung mga dating nagtitext sa'yo, hindi na nagtitext. Yung dating nagme-message sa'yo sa Facebook, hindi na nagme-message. Yung mga bagay na nagagawa mo before, hindi mo na nagagawa. Or the things that you used to have are no longer available. Nangyayari ba sa inyo yun? May mga tao na dati mong kasama, wala na ngayon. Until today, we are still grieving for the passing of our Chief Finance Officer, the mentor of all mentors, Francis Miguel. For many people who are close to us, who knew that whenever we travel, most of the time magkakasama kami. Maghihiwalay lang kapag matutulog. Even in breakfast, lunch, dinner, gimikan kasama mo. It's hard. You will miss truly a dear friend and a dear partner. It would probably take years. It will probably take years for you to forget the guy or to get over with this grieving, with this particular feeling of missing. Now let me direct you with the things that you miss. For the past 10 years, year 1 to year 10, may mga bagay na binibigay kami na nawala, na na-miss niyo siguro. Ano ba yun? Let's show them. Na-miss niyo ba yan? Parang hindi naman. Ulitin natin yung tanong. Diyan nauuhaw ka? Bigla akong nauuhaw. Magpapasko daw. Ano ngayon? Na-miss niyo ba ang Sodexo GC? May you make some noise! Ano ba ang Sodexo GC? Before, we used to give Sodexo GC every 5th GC. Next. Every 5th GC, next, now you get product GC, or next, travel GC, and now next, Sodexo GC option. It's an option because for some other people, hindi gusto ko products. For some other people, hindi gusto ko travel. Nag-iipon ako ng travel eh. I want to go to Korea, to China, or to Dubai, or Japan. Para maraming tatak yung passport ko. But for some, they want the Sodexo GC. So maraming iba-iba ang gusto, ibigay ang iba-iba ang hilig. Okay po ba yan? Next. This is exclusive for MP accounts and upgraded GP accounts. Am I clear? Ang tanong ng iba, how much? Everybody say how much? Because we have, for everyone, product or travel GC, it's around 2,000 pesos. Am I right? Less tax, less the processing fee, and the cost of that. Next, every 5th GC, you now have 1,500 worth of Sodexo GC. Excited ka ba dito? Next. Doc, kailan ba available yan? Tanungin niyo ako, Doc, kailan ba available yan? Malapit na bagong taon, no? Masaya ka bagong taon. Exclusive for Philippine distributors only. Next. Available on next November 8, 2018. You want more good news? Yung every 5th GC bot na hindi mo pa nakiklik hanggang ngayon, kasama dyan! Masaya ba ang December? Masaya, masaya, masaya. So I hope guys you're happy. Because I know John and my partner Francis, wherever he may be, is happy. And we want to keep you happy. Next. Hail to the Champs. As I've mentioned earlier, I have this feeling of missing. This is the first event in SMOA na hindi namin kasama si Francis. On our Europe trip, it's our first trip na hindi siya namin kasama outside the country. Malungkot. Even here, kanina medyo nagkakailangan kami na dyan kasi usually 3 kami. Ngayon, 2 na lang. And some people would say, people in our industry, people who are probably our competitors, they would say, naku, nawala na isa. Paano na yan? People would say, oh, 3 yung may-ari. They are exquisitely 3 different personalities with different strength and expertise. Nawala yung 1/3, malamang mawala na rin 1/3 ng sales. They have different perceptions. People are thinking, is it the start of a downfall? People are saying, are people in the management not moving forward? Well, as a champion, you should know. There are days and times in your lives, I know, ayaw mo bumangon. Am I right? There are days and times in your business life, ano ba yan, OPP na naman? Ano ba yan, meeting na naman? Ano ba yan, training na naman? Ano ba yan, event na naman? Ano ba yan, activity na naman? Does it sound familiar? Every now and then, I guarantee you, it will happen. Ask me why. Because it had happened to your uplines. It had happened to us. When we feel that kind of feeling, the feeling of missing, and we feel depressed, and we feel sad, but we need to get up and show up and do the activity. We need to get up and show up. Masakit man sa loob ko pumunta ng Europe, but we need to do that. Masakit man sa loob ko pumunta ng Bohol, Cebu to do a recognition because of Francis passing, but we need to get up and show up. There are so many champions that are relying on us. And whenever we see each and every one of your happy faces, whenever we see each and every eyes hearing with happiness, with gladness, with fulfillment, it gives us the fuel to rise up, step up, show up, and do whatever we need to do to continue what we have started. When Francis passed away, I stepped a bit backwards, and I came to a point that I would want to realize, baka sobra trabaho na, baka puro negosyo na lang. Baka bumibigay na yung katawan. Baka hindi ko na rin kayanin. A lot of things run into our minds, John and me. But it's hard. We started this 13 years ago. We're not on the plateau part of our business. We are increasing. Everybody say increasing. We are on an increasing mode, and something happened. Do we take a rest for a while? Do we continue pushing to increase some more? What I did, I reflected back. And I said, when I started this company, I partnered with 2 great gentlemen. I told myself and I told them, I want to make a legacy company. A company that will not be only known in the Philippines, but across the globe. A company that will diversify in the future and create a lot of financial opportunities, not only MLM direct sales. A company that will change people's lives, not only in the Philippines, but in other parts of the world. And now that we are on that point of our career, where we are increasing, something happened. And it's time for us to reflect. I reflected for a few days. And what I came to realize today is that seeing each and every one of you, it gives me the fuel to rise up every day. To rise up, to fulfill the vision, continue on innovating, to serve you more. Everybody say more. Because we love this company so much and we love you so much. We're dedicating not only our lives, but the lives of our families, even the families that have been left behind by Francis. This is our life, serving the champs. Hail to the champs of AIM Global. Hail to the new millionaires of AIM Global.